Part 19, let's go of Immortal Way of Life. Last episode, we finished exploring the East Sea, then the Dragon Sea did a lot of their quest lines, even in the East Sea, fought one of their elders, managed to rescue their ancestor and so on. In turn, we got a good chunk of HP as well as some other herbs we can't really use since we are doing no alchemy. And today we are continuing with the Endless Sea exploration as it's somewhat endless. This time we are heading, or I am currently in the Endless Abyss. We will be exploring parts of it, then Thousand Stream Sea, finally unlocking the island and so on. And after, check out the Thunder Sea. So here we are in the Endless Abyss. It is a very bizarre map. If you just look at it, it's very thin but stretches along like a large area. And same thing as usual, we have to check out some of these islands just to get some more exploration. We can interact with people as well. Do you know anything about the sea? So let's get started with that. I swear to God, how many trade fairs can you get? This is bizarre. I don't know how I keep getting so many trade fairs. But sure, I won't complain. Well, I am complaining. Because it's bizarre. Let's just buy stuff. No, I don't need anything else. What do you have? How many foundation pills can a single being have? No, I don't need it. I have a total of 59 and I used 12. That's 71 so far. Come on, sell me some more as well. Nope. This color, these patterns, could it be a dry-leaf azure shroom? I'm afraid not. The dry-leaf azure shroom is an extremely rare herb, even in the Endless Abyss. Upon closer inspection, these clusters all have 7 leaves. The 2 clusters with 4 leaves have good medicinal properties. More exploration, perfect. I believe I am at 35 now? 40 even, perfect. We are making good progress and I am surrounded by monsters on all sides. Is this the 3 stars stone? Strange. The earth attribute around here isn't that strong. Why is there such a 3-star stone? Look, there seems to be some writing carved on the stone. Try wiping it to take a closer look. You used the water gun technique. What was it called? Series water gun splash, something like that in One Punch Man. You reveal obscure and difficult to understand text. It's ancient text from ancient times. Sadly, our old grandma cannot recognize it either. And +5 progress. And another fight. Now here we go, we found something interesting. An octopus on the surface, a deep sea octopus, late nascent soul. Let's try to beat one of them. 4000 HP should be fine. He takes less damage and has a more G limit. Should be pretty simple though, but we just start our entanglement. Almost. I can't do it perfectly, whatever, let's just do it like that. At least it's not one of those jellyfish, those are always scary. Oh, but he did put 40 entanglement on ourselves, so I am feeling what it's like playing against an entanglement build. That should still be pretty decent. And then let's kill. Almost. Perfect. Some loot and it should give us reputation in the Endless Sea as well as some exploration in the Endless Abyss. 70% now, a random mob I need to fight. Now, I did personally mention at the start of the episode I would first head to the Thousand Stream Sea, but since we're at the top of the Endless Abyss, I will just head over to the Thunder Sea. Now, in the Endless Abyss, I got to 70% exploration. I have asked all of the other NPCs for info, for intel as much as possible. We can't increase it like that any further. Maybe I missed some information in the island on the bottom right. I did not go to this one, it was too far away from me. If not, we have to fight some of those octopi again in the future, 3 of them. But here we go, the Thunder Sea, and there's an immediate quest, an NPC. What do you have about rumors? +5. And the Thunder Sea is actually quite important, and you can see, oh, 75 shield, not bad. And I guess we can buy some of those as well. Just buy some materials while we are at it. What's up with this quest? A thundercloud formed above the water surface, gathering without dispersing. Waves spread out in all directions, seemingly calming the typically violent spiritual energy storms. This thundercloud seems different. Yep, the energy seems to be innate energy. At this moment, the thundercloud dispersed, revealing a ball of orange-red flame. You could feel the pure innate spiritual energy contained within that flame core. This is the 9 days tribulation fire that was conceived in the thunder prison here, right? You can feel your different fire inside your body and the flame in the air pulsating at the same frequency. Let us approach with caution, +10 exploration. Before you could react, the flames in front of your eyes disappeared in a burst of energy. Does not matter. Let us head into a cave. Boom! Intense waves of energy fluctuations came from the front. I can see there's someone fighting. Before you could even react, their movements have already approached you. A mysterious man. I am an elder of the Dragon Clan, currently being chased by the Kun Clan. Fellow Taoist, if you save me, the Dragon Palace will surely reward you greatly. You see a man in black clothing and a Kunfish running towards you one after the other. Let us rescue him. One more Kun down. By the way, you can sell these materials at the Dragon Palace for like really high price. They pay 4 times the usual amount. Thank you, you fellow Taoist, for saving me. He's here to investigate the location of the Nine Heavens Thunder Prison. Yes, it is a phenomenon that exists in another dimension entirely, and the spatial nodes that connect to it are constantly changing. Well, how can one accomplish this lightning-forged body? The Nine Heavens Divine Thunder is a pre-existing thunder that when introduced into the body, forges and refines it. Fellow Taoists who withstand the onslaught of heavenly lightning can absorb pre-existing spiritual energy, increase their maximum HP and their understanding of the body Tao. ... By the way, I remembered a technique that should be suitable for you. We obtained the 100 forging body thing, whatever it may be. Our ancestor recorded in his writing that he also experienced enlightenment and learned the technique of overcoming the immortal calamity from that thunder tempering. Wow. So what exactly did he give us? That body forging, I can't find it anywhere. But let us continue to explore the cave and fight some mobs. I am so thankful I can skip those fights. Nothing interesting and more fights. There was a wave of spatial fluctuations in midair. This seems to lead to a former cave. When you spotted the opportunity, you charged straight in. Very important cave. Very important. This cave seems to be very old. Even the most basic gathering spirit array can no longer be maintained. Anything up here? There are some herb fields. Oh, flame soul mangoes, a flame jade, hit me up. Neatly arranged jade slips on the bookshelves are obviously left by the owner. Jade slip 1. I am Emperor Yan of the Burning Heaven, who discovered the different fire in the sea area. This different fire was born with the 9 heavens thunder prison, and as such is a heavenly phenomenon. The 9 thunder lightning prison is a phenomenon of heaven and earth, existing in a small world that is difficult for ordinary people to perceive. However, if one travels on the sea for years, they may be able to capture it. After defeating the Thunder Prison on the Thunder Sea and absorbing the Thunder Crystal, I discovered a connection with the innate spiritual energy originated from the 9 Heavens Thunder Prison. I then absorbed this spiritual energy for body forging. The Jade Slip number 4 records a technique for body forging in the 9 Heavens Thunder Prison, which allows absorption of heavenly lightning and innate energy until reaching the limit and completing the body forging. And according to my inference, the innate aura in the 9 Heaven Thunder Prison is very difficult to absorb, but it's still beneficial for those who have achieved mastery in the body Dao. Yes, the senior is absolutely selfless, sharing their research from the past for several hundred years to come with the future generation. We obtained the secret body forging method with the Thunder Sea. If one wants to temper their body, they must find the spatial node of this 9 Thunder Lightning Prison or 9 Heaven Lightning Prison. I did not mean to leave the entire cave. Well, now we can leave the entire cave. And look at this, there's something on the bottom right here. I'm just very low health. Excuse me. I hate these lightning clouds, my god. We'll take a lot of those. A thunderous mass flickers within the clouds, emanating waves of heavenly spirit energy from it. This is the thunder spirit born from the 9 Heavens Thunder Prison. Its spiritual energy fluctuations are sufficient to match a late nascent soul expert. Let us advance forward. Let us perhaps die for the first time. 8k, whoo! At the end of the round, for every 3 chi the opponent has, apply 1 thunder spirit power to it. I don't like that. When you receive damage exceeding 30% of your HP in a single instant, immediately activate all of the thunder spirit power. Okay. It says at the end of the turn. There could be some stuff. I don't know how exactly it will work. In this case, I only have 2. He just hits me and... Okay, that's fine. 200 damage, so it's increased to 300 due to the difficulty. That's perfectly reasonable. Something like that. I only have 1. Perfect. And I got a second one. I don't know why. I had less than 3 chi, but so be it. Let's continue to stack some entanglement, and this should be pretty fine now. Yeah, he apparently skipped his turn for some reason. Don't ask why. Maybe he didn't have enough chi to do his actions he wanted to. Let's say good. Although the thunder and lightning strikes the flesh directly, the layers of dark energy, though the thunder spirit power he applied on us, are difficult to deal with. After you shatter the thunder spirit, its core hovers above the surface of the water. Let's reach out to touch. The core suddenly drilled into your palm and you seem to establish a connection with the heavenly spirit. We learned another technique for the body forging and body tempering. Even after absorbing this thunder crystal, it is a method of body forging that I realized. At the same time, it seems you have a subtle resonance with the spatial node of the 9 Heaven Thunder Prison. Plus 10 exploration. Wait, can I fight it again? No shot. Can you like fight it 10 times total and you have all the exploration you want? Nah, I won't. I won't do that. I swear the amount of trade fairs I got is so ridiculous. This must be number 8 or so. What do you want to trade? I don't have your items. What's up with you? Do you sell some? Okay, I'll buy these. I do have a lot of them right now, but why not? I need more Foundaton Pills, please. Do you happen to have some? Nope. Insane how many I got. Insane. Okay, so here's another scroll. Boom! A kun. In the distance, thunder and beast roars were mixed together, spreading out in waves of intense energy fluctuations. While focusing your senses, you can see a concentrated thundercloud in the sky, where a kun is fighting against a thunder spirit. A series of heavenly lightning struck the massive body and transformed into thunderous power that exploded within him. However, the kun in the thundercloud gradually adapted to the strength of the falling thunder, and the wounds on his body began to heal. Afterwards, the thunder spirit was helpless and easily dispersed by the opponent. The kun also took notice of you, staring at you with his eyes. Let's take advantage of the chaos and deal with him. Spirit beast defeated. Another core belongs to us. And that's it? Okay. I was expecting more from the event. 70% now. We still have 2 islands, maybe a third one down there. I don't think so. 2 more islands. Let's see if we can get to 100%. Okay, so I fought this thunder spirit again. This time I also got plus 10 exploration and 30 fame, and now it disappeared entirely. So I am missing 20, maybe we will get that in the future. But now let's head to the 1000 stream sea. In itself, this is not too interesting, there's no exploration degree and so on. We just care about heading to the main island. And you can already see it. Here we are. Let's enter. We get the quick movement point, and there's not too much interesting. Look at this. People have no sect and so on. You can't even trade with them. It is a very bizarre land. We can check the appeals though, if there's anything we can hand in and so on. Besides that, we have the Bao Guang Pavilion, which sells some healing pills. Amazing. Very incredible. I guess I need to toggle my filter again. And look at that. Another Great Awakening and 5G pill. That's how you can obtain them, it seems. And now for the most important event. On one hand, the Holy Land, the other part, the Ring. Can we enter the Holy Land? We actually can. Here's the main hall, but there's no one at all here. So we instead head to the Ring. Hello, Stuart. You arrive near the arena built by the forces of Myriad River Island, where many cultivators who are ready to compete have already gathered below the stage. The area around the arena is bustling with noise. You walk up and see that everyone was dressed in the uniform of the Lian family. This is a betting booth set up by the Lian family. And well, you can bet on who wins and you make money back. If you fall short, we can choose to participate in the arena. We will bet on 5,000 on ourselves. Clearly, we are confident in ourselves. Now we can either watch the battle that's currently ongoing or close your eyes and rest your mind, which we will for 80 mood or 80 mental state, and a mid-golden core enemy. Okay, I'll skip this fight. Fellow Taoist, your cultivation is truly outstanding. Take this, we continue. Okay, I did not mean to watch the game. We go on stage to compete. 5k, mid-golden core, another battle I will skip. Your cultivation is truly outstanding. We continue to compete. Mid-golden core again. Now, after a few more fights, Fellow Taoists, your impressive reputation precedes you on this island. Due to our careful consideration of your abilities, your odds will be slightly reduced. I only get 6k. Fellow Taoists, you have truly proven yourself. I don't know if you would be interested in becoming a guest elder under my Lian family. Sure. Fellow Taoists, you won't regret this. Becoming a guest elder allows you to cultivate the secret technique within our sacred altar, allowing you to ascend to another level with your strength. Please meet with the steward and the island master. You follow the steward of the Lian family through an array, arriving at the main island, and the island owner usually resides here. You walked into the solemn and majestic building in the center of the main island, and after passing through multiple layers, you arrive near the island owner. Congratulations, Island Lord, our holy sect has another outstanding guest elder. The island master revealed a subtle smile. You suppressed the concerns in your heart though and stepped forward to introduce yourself. I have met the island master. I am from Ningzhou and my name is Xu Xiana. I observe, says the island master, you are abundant in qi and you have achieved remarkable feats among the human beings. If you are willing to become a guest elder of our island, you can freely choose between the secret techniques inside our sacred altar. At the same time, cultivators with the same level of cultivation as you will no longer be a threat to you. Obviously we agree. Then, someone will take us to the sacred altar, and the cultivation techniques on this island are closely related to the sacred altar. And you will see the intricacies once you are at the sacred altar. How many times can you say sacred altar in 1 minute? You look down towards the entrance and saw neatly arranged stone steps extending downwards. The door to the Holy Land has opened. You follow the steward down the long stone stairs, which lead to the ground, and you walk towards what feels like an endless abyss. And our old grandma chimes in, this Myriad River Island does have some scheming. What's up? The staircase may seem endless, but it's merely an array set up within the palace. Actually, the staircase is not very long, you're just spinning in place. Huh, so the sacred altar isn't deep underground. Nope, it is not just underground. If I'm not mistaken, it's just below this building. Fellow Taoists, the sacred altar is beyond the door. You approached and placed your hand on the door and pushed it open with force. Judging by your cultivation level, your physical strength should not be underestimated. But the door did not even bulge a bit. It seems this door is also a test, and those cultivators who cannot push it open have no chance with the technique. You condense spiritual power, spiritual chi in your palm and try to push open the wooden door again. But the wooden door just dissolves and disappears. After absorbing your spiritual energy, the wooden door produced intricate patterns. Could this be the array? As the influx of chi increased, the lines of the array emitted a brighter light. At the moment when your spiritual energy was about to dry up, the spiritual light intensified and sucked you in. When you come to your senses, you have already arrived in a spacious room. The room is surrounded by neatly arranged recorded scripture books of techniques, and in the center is a huge altar. This stone chamber was filled with abundant spiritual energy. These books are the techniques and divine skills of the Lian family. Based on your contribution, the technique you can learn is the Spirit Destroying skill. The Spirit Destroying skill can enhance your divine skills, making you invincible against opponents at the same level. Fellow Taoists, you can cultivate and merge this technique on the sacred altar. I will protect you from outside. I always, like my old grandma says, feel the techniques of this Lian family are weird. Each one does not seem like a righteous technique at all. This technique seems to have the effect of disturbing the spirit. Even the Lian family is the number one family, should not have made such a mistake with the technique. Is it possible that due to how strong it is, other parts of the technique have defects? Let's be honest, we only have the single-minded desire to become strong and did not pay too much attention to it. After weighing the pros and cons, you chose to cultivate this secret technique. You sit upright on the altar and attempt to operate it. In an instant, a refreshing warm stream washes over your limbs and bones, and a warmth also emerges in your dantian. You are immersed in the wonderful feeling brought by the technique and want to cultivate it further. Suddenly, a sharp pain strikes your mind, caused by Wei Wuji attacking your soul sense to wake you up from cultivation. Hot grandma, what are you doing? If I don't wake you up now, you might not be able to wake up for the rest of your life. The technique is extremely sinister. When you were practicing just now, the array on the sacred altar lit up one after another, seemingly responding to this technique. I carefully observed that although these arrays have a strong enhancement effect on your technique or practice, they will add some strange effects to it. How's your condition now? You close your eyes and examine the condition within your dantian. You keenly find a weird black gas hovering within it. There are some unclear things in it. You make sure to guide it out carefully. Let me look at what it is. Oh, the separation soul curse. I didn't expect this cruel, forbidden technique to still exist after thousands of years. As the name suggests, it can separate the soul and physical body of a cultivator. Many evil cultivators use this to turn cultivators into puppets. It seems that this array can amplify the flaws in the technique and integrate the hidden soul separation curse into your sea of consciousness. By doing so, it allows cultivator to master the practice of techniques. Upon discovering the scheming, Yui chose to leave as soon as possible. Hell yeah, absolutely, get the frick out of here. You push open the door with force, only to see the steward looking at you with a stunned expression. Yeah, I believe that unrestrained life is better suited for me. Although this island is beautiful, it contradicts my Dao heart. Yeah, we definitely want to leave after having learned the technique. The steward pulled out a glistening white whistle from somewhere, and multiple cultivators dressed in black robes jumped out of the shadows and surrounded and attacked you. Okay, mid-golden core, perfect. The spirit-destroying palm. Great devouring skill. Very cool one, by the way. Very unique techniques. We bet up multiple cultivators. I was fighting 3 battles right there, until they were all knocked down. At this moment, a mysterious wave suddenly came from your sea of consciousness, as if something was attracting you. You turned to look, but it was a wall. You slow down your steps and approach the wall. Suddenly, a strong suction force emerges from the wall. You feel a piercingly cold aura attacking you. For some reason, this place is extremely cold. You searched around, but found a white glowing altar in a corner. You approach the altar and a bone-chilling coldness assails you. While you struggle against the cold, a faint and ethereal voice emanates from the altar. Oh, someone has come in. If you help the seed escape from here, I won't treat you poorly. Who are you? I am the Myriad River Island Master, Lian Xingping. I've been suffering here for thousands of years, bound by the shackles of the demonic sect. Your mind trembles. You had just seen the island, Lord. So how could you be trapped here for 1,000 years? The island master is clearly still alive, Senior. Could you explain the reason behind this? A demonic cultivator took over my trusted subordinate's body and offered the separation soul curse to me. I was momentarily bewitched, and listen to him. Afterwards, the demonic cultivator sees the opportunity to take over my body. Yeah. If I release you, Senior, can you guarantee that after regaining your body, you won't continue to use these poisonous techniques? Yep, he promises us. And here's the island master. So it's you, you stinky girl causing trouble here. I will definitely take you and refine a soul-calming flag to ease the anger in my chest. During your chat, a demonic cultivator impersonating the island owner rushed out from the side. Time passes in a flash. Yep, we two fight against each other. Dear young friend, I am doing my best to suppress him and make his cultivation drop to the nascent, early nascent soul stage. Can you assist me? I am happy to make a move. Suddenly, waves of spiritual energy surge from Liang Shengping's body. In just a short time, his cultivation has been weakened. Let us fight this. Okay, he's late nascent soul, but he's suppressed too early. How does that work? Does he have a specific debuff and so on? Number of chi absorbed per round reduced by 2. Okay, I guess that's supposed to be the debuff. That's not really debuff though. But let's fight. Fight on. The demonic cultivator let out a miserable cry and dissipated into a wisp of purple smoke. Meanwhile, the Yuan god of that, or like the spiritual consciousness of that island master returned to his own body. You let out a sigh of relief and black out. The next day, when you woke up, you found yourself in an elegant room. After getting dressed and going outside, you saw a cultivator from the Lian family waiting at the door for you. The island master's adjusting their breath in the hall. I don't know how your current status is though. I'm fine. Let us meet the island owner. When I saw the island master again, he was still sitting on the same chair, but his face is looking much thinner and the evil aura between his eyebrows had dissipated. I don't think so. He still looks somewhat evil. Thank you, young friend, for saving someone in time of need. Apart from that, here you go, this is our true inheritance. What plans do you have for the future? I have ordered people to remove this curse. Besides that, we will continue to welcome talented individuals, and I believe over time the Endless Sea, Thousand Streams Island will not be associated with evil reputation and demonic cultivators. Okay, what kind of stuff did we get? The 9 Stripes Reincarnation skill. While we have shield, I take less damage from skills, but also deal less damage from skill or with skills. And if I don't have shield, I take more damage from skills and deal more damage. Okay. Now, one thing to note is entanglement is not skill damage. So if I could guarantee that I have shield at all times, I would simply take less damage the whole time without impacting my damage output. So that would be quite handy. Besides that, like, I know Sword Chi can work with this as well, but it's not too amazing of a technique. Just some people who I am not too interested in. And to look at the sea now, we have 70% Endless Abyss, 80% Thunder Sea. We could probably in the next episode maybe check out the Swallowing Cloud Sea, do some slight events over there. If we really want to, we could start with Deep Plague, Deep Yin and Deep Hell Sea. We will need it in the future, and there are some jellyfish we can defeat. So each of those jellyfish is 10% exploration degree, and I believe they respawn after 20 years. So starting with it right now would be an option. Also, I love how we are at 2 million XP already, just like passively. Besides that, future goals are definitely getting my metal Dao to 150,000. This is an insanely good node. It increases the damage enemies take depending on how much HP they have left. If they are below 50% HP, they take double damage. And its damage taken as such, it affects like basically everything. Be it entanglement, be it burn, be it actual skill damage, be it sword chi. Besides that, any other ones I could truly use? I suppose we could always go for this node in all of the element trees, as it just provides 2 additional chi per turn. I don't care about Divine. With Body, I want Hegemony at some point. Sword, I am not interested in. Chi, I am not interested in. Neither Formation. So yeah, we will most likely be pursuing higher body, higher metal Dao, and getting these 3 elements, water, fire, earth, to 30,000 to get that additional chi. Those are like the plans for the future. I am ending episode, I believe it was 18 at the start. Now it should be 19. Episode 19 now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.